It was a pretty solid bowling performance once again. Look, I mean, it's obviously good winning series as well. I think it's always good winning a series, especially at home. I think, especially having the home crowds behind us. And yeah, I think it's definitely a big honour to win this one just before the World Cup. And yeah, hopefully we can feed, off this confidence leading into that World Cup.
Well, disappointed so far in the series. Obviously, we didn't play well in the second and third games especially. We had the first game in our grass and we let it slip away. Obviously, South Africa has won the series, and it's just about us, salvaging some pride going on to the last two games and just building some momentum going into the World Cup.
Yeah, look, I think at the end of the day, if you're winning games, I think that's confidence in itself. And look, come World Cup time, I think the guys will be ready for that type of pressure. And I think if we keep delivering, obviously our best, that's all we can do. And look. Hopefully, we do get put under the pump for a little bit, and obviously, being tested. But as I said, I think the guys have been brilliant with the ball and bat the series so far, and I think it's all the confidence that we need in the world.
I wouldn't say I'm too worried about it. I just worried about the way we're going about our cricket per se. I think we can be a lot more respectable and put up our hands sometimes when we make errors. I think the quicker we learn from our errors, the better we will make improvements. But at the moment, we just seem to be making the same errors over and over. So just about correcting those errors, being man enough to say, well, I've committed this error and just moving on from it.
They gave us a couple of soft wickets. I think, when I looked at the wicket, I certainly thought it was going to be, obviously that's on the slower side, and, which it did play. But I think, they gave us a couple of soft wickets. And, when we give, a team like us, obviously, opportunity, to strike, I think, that's always, something that we look forward to, is obviously looking to strike. And, having had those couple of soft wickets, obviously gave us, to exploit the tail as well.
Well, obviously there are a few guys who haven't played. Maybe they may come in the forefront to try different combinations. Obviously, it's a serious loss, and we obviously need to salvage some pride. But having said that, we're still building towards the World Cup. So it's just about getting some combinations right, hoping that our batsmen could get some form going into the World Cup, and just finish off these last two games well.
It obviously gives give us good preparation. I think having to play on these low wickets. I think we're going to get it somewhere in the World Cup. We're going to play on a wicket like that, and having played obviously on this wicket, it gives us the experience, in terms of exploiting, the conditions and also knowing what we're up against.
Personally, I think it's down to pride. There's nothing more that can motivate you right now than pride. We've lost 3 games on the trot. Pride would just tell you that we've got to pick ourselves up. There's nothing more to it. There's no other motivation in my mind. But we just got to salvage some pride and be proud West Indians and play that brand of cricket that we're used to.
The more confidence we can take into the World Cup, the better for us. And I think all the players are slowly but surely hitting the peak. And I think it's obviously making sure that you hit the peak at the right time. And I think now's the right time leading into the World Cup. And hopefully we can have that form with us for the next 2 months and bring a cup home.